The thoughts, views, and opinions expressed by the hosts of the Clear Vision podcast are for motivational purposes only. It is not our intention to disrupt, destroy, or deceive. This podcast includes content that may not be suitable for all audiences, especially those not seeking clear vision. Viewer discretion is advised.
This has its own magic.
Everybody, it's the Clear Vision podcast. It is me, one of your hosts, John. To my left is my boy Trevor.
What's going on, good brother?
And then to my right is my dog Eli.
What up?
We got No Brian J.
Then he gonna call me. Didn't you just tell him we potting?
Yeah, man.
Then he gonna call me. Don't he know I'm on the podcast?
I think so.
I thought he did.
Go
It's
ahead.
all good.
Go ahead,
man.
silence all
Yeah.
your cell phone,
Yeah.
silence
Well,
all
I'm
your...
recording.
Oh, okay.
There we go. So, yeah. And then, shoot, Brian J. No Brian J. today, man.
It's
Brian,
all right, brother.
you gotta get that chicken, man. Get that
that
chicken. Trevor, how can they find us, bro?
You can find us here at YouTube. Be sure to subscribe. Stop what you're doing and subscribe to the podcast,
There we
guys.
go.
We need more subscribers. We need more people tapped in. I know you support us, but subscribe.
Pick it
Let's
back
go.
up.
Yeah, man. And then also, all podcast stores are now there. Also follow us on Spotify. And yeah, man, lock in with us, guys. We need
Lock
more of the metrics going up a little
There
bit.
we go.
Yeah, lock in with us.
There we go. We getting to that point.
We're
Yeah,
getting
it's
there,
time,
man.
We're getting to that point.
It's time.
Eli, how can they talk to us, brother?
Man, clearvisionpod.com. Hit us up, man. Tell us what you got going on, man. What you feeling, man. Tell us your game plan for the rest of the year, bro. How you gonna finish strong, man. Just anything you want to add to us. Think a topic. You like a topic, man. You think we should talk about it? Let us know, man. We'll cover it, man. And also, if you want to get up on the podcast and come join us, you can do it that way too, man. Clear Vision Pod. Hit us up with those listen letters.
Yes, sir. And if you want to donate to us, go to clearvisionpod.com. Go to the hamburger. You should see a donate tab. In that donate tab, you can put however amount you would like to donate. Preferably, though, what would be really good is if you set up a reoccurring payment that's also in that location. Maybe $2 every 2 weeks.
Where are those donations going to, my brother? If you can
Those-
just kind of, give some insight into that, bro, to help people understand where those dollars and those donations are going to, my brother.
Well, I know whenever we moved to this studio, everybody appreciated our upgrade and how great we were doing. That's not free. We also made some moves with our engineer, and we got one of the coldest engineers. Shout out to Trey.
Shout out to Trey one time, brother.
He's not free.
Amen.
And so all this equipment that you see cost money.
Yeah.
That amazing event,
That's what I'm talking about. In the community.
amazing event.
Wow.
You know what that did, Trev? Cost money.
It
Yeah.
does.
And so
it does.
that-
we want to
that-
do more of that.
We want to be a
Yes.
part of the community. We want to stay active in the community. So this money is not going to our pockets
No.
at all. So just so you guys know and are aware, we support Midwest City. We support our community. We support the pod. We support everybody working with us. So
Right.
that money's going to a good cause.
Yeah.
Man, that's good, man.
Passing out Clear Vision, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Yeah, bro. So, yeah, just donate to us, man. And don't forget to follow us on our Instagram, Clear Vision Pod, Facebook, Clear Vision Podcast, Twitter, Clear Vision Pod. We don't have a Clear Vision Pod Twitter.
No,
But
we're
on
off Twitter,
TikTok.
bro. I
TikTok.
can't. I'm done with Twitter and X.
Well,
and all
Twitter
that.
is
good for your health, man.
Twitter is
Good
not
for
a
your health.
good website. So, yeah, that's it, man.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's
Let's
it's
do
good
these
seeing
last
y'all
2
again.
weeks, man.
See you too, man. I'm
Yeah.
proud of you guys,
Yeah,
man.
you
I
guys-
just want to say this, man.
You guys
real
look
quick.
good.
Well, thank you.
You're
So do you, man.
successful.
You do too.
Yeah, so do you, man. You're a good black man right there, brother. But I just want to say I'm proud of you guys, man.
For what, Trevor?
Our event,
Oh.
the speech and presentation that we did for Midwest City, I feel like we are now on track and on a line with our purpose, brother.
Wow.
And actually helping people, not just talking about it on the show,
Mm-hmm.
but actually getting the feet out there and helping and making a difference. So, bro, I just want to give you y'all's flowers.
And I just want to tell the world, like, one thing people don't notice when you step on that path, it's true. You start finding people that are aligned with that vision and with that purpose.
Yeah.
Because after these events, the amount of people that's reached out to want to help us even
Right.
more. And I feel like people don't really talk about that. People kind of just see the product and then they think that it just happened.
naturally happen.
Yeah.
It just man. It takes a community, and when you start doing stuff for the community, other people that do stuff for the community want to help you do that too,
Right.
and
Exactly.
vice versa. So it takes a village. It takes a village in our community. it needs a village.
Yeah,
it needs to be a village.
Yeah,
So,
we're on the right track, man.
oh yeah,
And then just to track back of this year, 2025, man, we set these goals. We're not halfway through yet, almost halfway through, and we've already done 3 events, man.
Yeah.
And it's up from here, man. Clear Vision is hot. We rolling. But, the city, bro, we got to appreciate the city, man. I know we talk about the subscribe and everything, but we do see the love. I think at that basketball event, that was our first time where we got to actually see it physically and, like everybody just, for hours and hours and hours of good people that we know coming up, showing up, supporting, man, more than support, man. It was a fantastic outcome, man. It blew my mind. I knew it was going to be good, but like the love that was shown and the character that was shown, the appreciation for us was shown, and we appreciate them. So it's all love at the end of the day, man, and we're definitely doing our Clear Vision thing, man. Our journey is... We're on the road now.
Man, I know that I feel like this is kind of homie therapy, but I want, Trevin, can you explain to people how this, doing that basketball tournament, our first one was not just a smooth, easy. Yeah. Trev, can you highlight consistency and commitment and discipline and faith?
Right. Yeah, I'll give my take on it, man. I'll say, one thing that I realized is you're not, at first, when you're building something or you're trying to get something off the ground, you're not going to get a ton of support, a ton of help. That's something that I was exposed to. It kind of threw me off a little bit because, I feel like, well, I'm a good guy. We have a genuine, organization. We're good people. So just by default, because of that, everyone's just going to be lined up to help you guys build something and figure something out. That is not the case, and that's okay. Yeah, that's a realization that I had to embrace.
It's realistic.
Yeah, that everyone, and I do want to say this: everyone has their own mission and things that they're trying to win and bring across the line. So just because you start something or you build something that is positive and that you want to bring across, you can't just expect everyone to just line up and stop what they're doing and support what you have going on. No, you do it. Your team, us, we are responsible of bringing our vision alive. Don't give anyone else that dependency or that responsibility to bring something that you guys, that we are wanting to build and bring across. So that was one thing that was a hard pill to swallow for me because I'm like, man, I'm such a helpful guy. I'm like looking for ways to help people, support people. But, it's okay that if other people don't feel that same way about what you got going on, that's okay. That don't mean that they're hating on you.
Right.
That don't mean that they don't love you. They don't support you. They don't care about you. They're just busy, bro. Yeah. They're worried about their stuff more than you, and that's fine,
That's
bro.
fine.
I feel like in our city, for some reason, we look at people not supporting us, and it's F you. It's F what you got going on. You don't care about me. Everybody internalizes things too deeply here.
Yes.
When, yes, I agree, it would move faster if everyone, you know what I'm saying, worked together. But it wasn't like that with ours, and that's okay because now we have a vetted event that was great. We have an example out there.
Yes.
We have something to show like, hey, guys, this is what this event looked like last year. Now, next year, bro.
Yeah, it's going to be a different scheme.
Next year, now we can show people, bro. We got highlights. We got proof. Like, hey, guys, this worked this way. Hey, now you can take your business, bring it here, set up a vendor, be a vendor for this. And you can get, we can really help people.
Yep.
Yes.
So that's something I want to highlight.
And I think it's important to highlight what Trevin was basically saying, man. When you're starting a business or you're starting something, giving back and really having that team, depending on that team, because without our team, without the team finances, that would have been hard, bro. It would have been hard to do. Would have been salty on some things of not getting sponsored on or whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But when you're trying to, not only are we trying to push for something and we had to kind of grind it on our own, but also we are a Clear Vision podcast, man, and we're giving back. And so when you throw an event like that, pretty much for free for everyone to come and everyone to participate, you're showing that we're willing to sacrifice to give back, and whoever shows up and shows love, man, is plus. It's always
it's
a
bonus,
plus, bro.
bro.
Because the thing you don't want to do with businesses is create create enemies or I should say eliminate opportunities
There you go.
and relationships with other people by them not being available that day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? It's a lot of people on our team, and you know, the most important thing to everybody is themselves and in their goals.
Right.
And that's okay. That's part of life. Honestly, that's how you should live as far as goals and reaching your goals and opportunities. And some things don't align, but as you're building a business and as you're building I think we're just kind of building an organization, man.
Yep.
As long as you show love, bro, everything's gonna work out, and that's
Love
what we
always
did.
wins, bro.
And at that event, bro, it was the fruits of our labor, bro.
Yep.
The fruits of our love, and just even if things don't work out between somebody, bro, we're not creating any bad relationships or anything like that. It's always gonna be love, and those people are gonna show love, especially when they have the time. They might not have the time that day,
man.
but they might have $20,000 the next day, and
You never know.
And so don't
never know.
don't lose that 20,000. You feel me? So
Don't lose it.
God is good, always creating. So
Yeah, and I just want to speak on, like, I know for me, one thing I realized, and I've talked to both y'all about, is the roadblocks. Don't quit. Don't quit. You know, it was. I always listen to Nipsey interviews, and one thing he was talking about, he said, I just didn't quit. That was the biggest difference between my success and people around me that didn't succeed is he just didn't quit. And so there was, and I'll give y'all just a timeline of it, like, hey, let's do this event, boom, let's get rolling, boom, the team start going. We reach out to the park, do what we got to do. Don't get all the information up front that we need.
Yeah.
And so
we gotta highlight that though.
every time it's, oh yeah, you guys need this. We get that done. Here you go. Oh yeah, y'all need this too.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, damn. Okay, here we go. Oh, I forgot to tell y'all we need this. Oh no, y'all can't use y'all's own vendors. Y'all have to use our vendors. Okay, so conversations, and it's constant.
Months,
It's constant.
It's
months
of work. Yeah.
And but consistency. We got a team working together. Everybody's pulling their weight.
Yeah.
And then next comes is what is it? What was after that? So all that happened. Weather. That's what I was about to hit. The weather,
bro.
The weather. So look how God works, guys. Look how God works. So the day we planned on doing it, April 28th, it 70-80% chance of rain that day. Cancel it. Boom. We get something out, but we plan for it. Plan A. Okay, what's plan B? Trevin was smart. Let's get a plan C.
yes,
Okay. Plan C, we won't disclose too much information, but plan B was move it to a different date.
Yeah.
Again, it showed weather to hit on the date
day.
the same day.
Yeah.
And so now we have to, okay, plan C is this right here. It's 30% chance of rain. We got a week left. Let's see what it's Oklahoma. You know how it goes.
never know.
Yeah.
Let's get a plan C. We reach out to a certain someone to use a certain facility.
Yeah.
Was way easier than we thought it was going to be.
Didn't even
Cheaper,
realize
too.
we had the connection.
Cheaper
right
too.
Yeah.
But you find out because one is the drive, the purpose of what we're doing it for. And it was almost like God was saying, first off, if April 28th didn't get canceled,
We
okay?
only had 8 teams at the time.
If that.
We-
We
yeah.
had like yeah.
But if that didn't happen, and then showing rain for that next Sunday where we actually held the event, we would have never reached out to our resource
And
that
built
got
that
us a
relationship.
great facility
resource
that
that
we
we've
can
been having.
use.
Yeah.
But you didn't know it. But closed mouths don't get fed. But without that, because now it just opened up the doors
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, for more opportunity.
Because it showed rain on the day and y'all was there at the tournament. 75 degrees, no wind,
Yeah.
perfect day.
Yeah.
But without that chance of rain, we would have never reached out to that resource.
And what that is, bro, is we in real time we're problem solving. And that's what you look at it like. If something comes up as an issue, it's not a time to give up, like you said. It's not time to stop.
What can we do
It's
about it?
it's a problem that needs to be solved.
Yeah.
And be excited about solving that problem,
Yes.
bro. Give energy. We never would have reached out to him. If that were to happen, we never would have built that relationship and upheld that relationship. And so, yeah, that was key, bro. Another issue that we ran into where registration, people weren't paying, right? We banked on the registration fee to help run the event. We got to a point where we're 3 or 4 days from the event. We have one registration. So we have $75 to host $1,200, $1,300 event.
Yeah.
Like that's easily could have been like, oh, bro, that's the roadblock, guys.
Yeah.
Most people get there, and I know this because my folks are guilty of it. They get presented a big problem, and it's like an obvious excuse to just say, hey, not this year.
Yeah.
When you reach those and you're trying to build something, and you reach the obvious, like, oh, man, this is not going to work. Solve the problem. Be problem solvers. And that's what we did, bro. We waived, we were like, you know what? We're going to waive the entire fee.
Yeah.
Guys, just come to the event.
Have a good time.
Have a good time. Exactly.
Yep.
Now,
we did learn from, because the prize money wasn't in the first flyer. We learned from our mistakes on that side of it. We maybe would have got more registrations going, but even then, when you know your mission in your business, and it's you need people, you need numbers, you got to make a decision to solve that problem, knock that door down.
Exactly, bro. So I'm just glad how we handled it, man. Good job,
handled it
brothers.
good. Yeah.
Next year, bro. If you're hearing this now, man, if you want to be a part of the Clear Vision 2026 basketball tournament, DM us, let us know. We would love the help.
We got teams.
Guys, just to throw you, if you did miss it, we had about 200, 300 people there. A team from Chicago, a team from Texas,
Minnesota.
Bro, show love, bro, because people show the love all over, man. So show up, pop out, man. Have a good time. Good kids had a great time.
Yeah.
Kids had a fantastic time. Our wives had a great time, man. It's all love, bro. The city. Be a part of the city, man.
Yeah, that was beautiful, bro.
Yeah. And don't quit, man. It's roadblocks, bro. It's gonna be roadblocks, bro. You just gotta keep moving, keep thinking, keep acting. Yep.
Don't get up too quick, man.
Yep. So shout out to y'all, man. And then we also had another event that we posted on our Instagram, man.
Right after.
Speaking to the kids.
Yep.
So, Trevin, how was that standing up there? I feel like we recapping just a little homie therapy.
Where'd you go?
Yeah, man. Shout out to the Clear Vision Pod, man. We went to our high school, Midwest City High School, our hometown, and we spoke with the graduating seniors. And me personally, bro, I was just extremely thankful. That is something that I want to do. As a career, honestly, is to be like a life coach, a traveling motivational speaker, speaking specifically to the youth, and just preparing them for what life's about. So I know that's kind of what our mission is around here. So it was just cool to team up with y'all, bro. Appreciate John. John was the initiator.
Yeah.
It just takes an email sometimes, guys. Wow. It just takes a call.
Wow.
Like we say we want to do stuff like this.
Yeah.
But unless you put action to what you want, it will never happen.
Yeah.
Right? Unless you change the way you think and do things, nothing will change.
You know,
and go ahead.
Just to pause you on that, too, before y'all get deep into that, on a side note, where do you think that comes from, fellas?
Action?
No, just because as a black man, I've been trained that no one's going to help you. But I'm realizing that the further we go down in business, I'm starting to realize that that's a bad trait to have.
Yeah,
people want, just like the resource we just didn't reach out to, that we've had the number since we were in high school.
Yeah,
just that thought process has been stuck and ingrained into my head. That like, bro, you got to do it all on your own, bro. People want to help.
Yeah,
people want to help. People want you to succeed, bro. Use your resources. The others do it all the time. Yeah. Very successful people, the rich do it all the time. They use their resources.
People. See, the thing is, you need people. You can't do it on your own.
Yeah.
Now, for the basketball tournament, we were put in a position where we had to do a lot of it on our own, and that's okay. You can embrace that reality, but at the end of the day, we are people, right?
Exactly.
I couldn't have done that.
Yes, I definitely couldn't have done it without y'all two. I mean,
you couldn't have done that by yourself.
Yeah, BJ was clutch.
Like, the moral is you need people.
Exactly.
We I feel like us, bro, here, black folks, we feel like, to your point, ain't nobody gonna help us, so I'm not even gonna ask.
Exactly.
We don't like being told no.
That's
it's like an anxiety of like,
we gotta get used to that.
But you're gonna be told no, and I think that's the problem.
Bro,
we don't like being told no.
I was about to say that, because I mean, I've listened to a few podcasts that are huge. Well, I'll just say Jeff Teague podcast. I was listening to that, and they say it was a lot of reaching out and a lot of, like, bro, you got somebody that's an NBA player.
Yeah.
And he's still getting told no from people. So
Yeah.
it's just me.
No, it's, bro, no,
I'm going to get told no.
Yeah.
I hear no, and when I hear no, I mean that I just hear not right now.
Somebody else.
Yeah.
Yeah, not
There
right
you
now.
go.
Yeah.
You know,
Can't
and
do it right now. Not in a good position.
no is okay,
Yeah.
bro.
No is okay.
And so that's a good point you bring up, because I think that's what keeps us back. And we
Yeah.
have anxiety because we think no is gonna it's something deeper to
Yeah.
that no. Like we're gonna be
Yeah.
humiliated. We're gonna
Yeah.
feel
For
a certain type of
sure,
way.
for him humiliated.
Bro, I've
yeah.
DM people, bro.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
I DM people sometimes and ask for advice, or I'll, support me. They'll see it, maybe not
Yeah.
respond.
Yeah.
I just keep moving on with my day.
Man,
God bless you, brother.
hear and know.
It's all good. Keep rolling.
Yeah. That's a big key to success, man. Getting out your comfort zone is a big key to success, bro. Big key to growth.
Yeah, but back to the
Yes.
presentation at Midwest City. For those that don't know, we went and spoke about professional development, career development, and just being prepared for life after high school graduation, specifically being a professional. So John took on resume building, the importance of a good resume, and that being kind of like your first entry into the door. Like this is how you get to the door. And BJ broke down goal setting. Yeah, and just the stages that it takes to establishing a good goal and how to execute on your goals. I think he did a great job on that.
Amazing.
And, I took on interview preparation, just being prepared for interviews, what a behavioral interview looks like, do's and don'ts. And, with my experience, because I'm a recruiter at One Oak at my job, and I actually do host and conduct interviews, I try to just let them know why most people don't get jobs. And it's not because they're not smart, they're not talented. A lot of them don't get the job because they're not prepared. They don't understand what it's like to be a professional. They don't have critical, just soft skills.
Right.
And so it was, I think, bro, it was right on cue with what we try to do here on the pod. But just we got in front of the kids' faces, and we have to do more of that, bro.
Yep,
That's fantastic,
we got to.
man.
We got to, man. That's our. I feel like that's the purpose. I don't argue with me. I feel like I think it's everybody's purpose is to inspire and influence and help people. I think that's the biggest purpose for every. You can have other stuff, but I don't think God will deny you at the gate for helping as many people as you can.
Facts.
For sure.
And
Question for you, Eli, because you weren't able to be there that day because you're a working man, you're taking care of responsibilities.
Strong
But
man.
if you could give some free game to a high school graduate, what would be like some important lessons or challenges that you've overcame that helped shape your path for you as a career or a professional? What is some advice you could give to like a high school student graduating?
One of my issues that I dealt with, I think we kind of talked on the last episode, was just feeling like there's just kind of two paths to go as a black man, young black man in America, man. You're either gonna play football, or play a sport, go to college, play a sport, or maybe go to the military. You know what I mean?
Or rap.
Or rap. Or rap. I wasn't rapping though. So or rap. I wasn't thinking about rapping.
Yeah.
And man, there's so many things that you can do in life, man. College, you don't even have to go to college. I mean, there's so many traits that you can learn, and find something that's important and live life, man. What I would say is, man, if you don't want to go to college, start working, get a job that can turn into a career,
Right.
And travel. Travel, see how other people do it. I would leave the country if you could. You're young, leave the country. The military, I would tell anybody go to the military or not to go to the military because I don't have much experience into that. But there is plenty of options out there for things for you to do, especially nowadays. We can't even tell our kids no more to like, get off that game. You can't make no money playing no game. Like you can go to Oklahoma, the University of Oklahoma, on a scholarship on a game, like playing games and stuff like that, man. Whatever, I think it's been out for like 2-3 years or something like that. However, man, whatever you do, just keep God in it. You know what I mean? And ask your parents, bro. Like ask if your parents didn't go to college or if your parents didn't do anything that you've are interested in, find somebody. Find somebody. Ask your parents
People,
if they
bro.
knew anybody like that did this, or what route did they take, or what was the tools that they need, man.
Yeah.
People, you can never know too many people.
Yeah.
I'll say that. Connect with people. You'll never know too many people, man. And your parents don't know everything. You know what I mean? They didn't have all these careers. If you have a different path, bro, find somebody that has that same path and see how they did it, especially if you feel that they did it the right way, and ask them the mistakes that they made, man. So I would say just mainly ask questions, go after it, be responsible, and be able to start working on taking accountability, you know?
No, that's key, bro. Well said. And I'll say for the ask people, like, sometimes we get boxed in and we say, well, I got to do this because I don't know. I don't know anyone that's ever went to college, that's ever owned a business, that's ever done this. So we box ourselves in because of the lack of resources that we have. But, bro, like you said, open your mouth, talk.
That's what you do.
That's the problem with Gen Z and this newer generation.
Kind of looking
bro.
down.
Hi, Unc.
I'm Unc, bro, today. Because it could be as simple as, oh, I don't know nobody, so I'm not prepared in life because I just didn't have an example. So I'm gonna do some dumb shit.
Get out your
I'm gonna
own
go
way.
to the streets because that's all I know. I don't know nothing else. Open your mouth and talk, bro.
Yeah.
Ask. If you don't know, ask. It's not a good enough excuse for you to go do some illegitimate stuff. Never get a good job, never get a career, never do anything because you just don't know no better. I disagree with that. This phone knows everything. Look it up. Google.
How to get out the streets.
Copilot. I promise you, chat. If you do Chat GPT, how can I get out the streets? They'll
set up a plan.
Nowadays, they'll give you a plan.
Set up a plan,
Give me
bro.
a week plan to get out the streets by next month.
Hey, I'm telling you, bro.
Tell
it's
Pookie
probably-
you're going on a vacation.
You hear me?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Vacation.
And then you said travel,
Travel, bro.
I can talk all day on that. I did want to ask you, John, because there's a debate around like just traditional college, school. Is that still needed after high school?
It depends on what you want to do. If you want to go be a doctor, yes, nigga, go to school. If you want to be an engineer, yeah, nigga, go to school.
Okay.
If you want to be a teacher, please go to school.
Please. Please go ahead.
Yeah.
There's a lot of uncertified teachers out here, by the way.
No shots at nobody, but
Yeah.
I went to school with people who wanted to be teachers, and there's strategies to learn how to teach.
Yeah, that's real.
And deal with kids and all this and
Yeah.
that. Anyway,
Yeah.
but I went to school for construction science,
Yeah.
which is basically construction management
Yeah.
in the architecture department. I don't think I needed to,
Yeah.
but I'm glad I did.
Yeah.
But if you don't, and I can speak in the construction world. I'll speak on the college world. Be specific on what you want to major in. Don't go to college for business administration. Okay, take it back. Go to college for business administration if that's what you want to do, but have a concentration.
There you go.
If you want
Specialize.
if you want to specialize in HR, if you want to specialize in marketing, if you want to specialize in public relations, I don't have a specific major, but but it's not. You don't have to. I don't think you have to.
Okay.
You can come up. I heard, don't people at Chick-fil-A, like managers and stuff, make a lot of money? I heard they make decent money.
Yeah.
But trades, I know trades and construction. I promise you, you go in, I can speak for electricians because I was just helping somebody else. If you wanted to be an electrician, if you're in high school, if you go to Votech from sophomore year to senior year, you basically got 3 years in already on a 5-year journeyman. So you become a journeyman in 5 years.
Yeah.
Pass the test and all that, but typically it take 5 years,
Yeah.
a certain amount of hours. And journeymans make $35 an hour.
And you're 20.
And what I'll say is,
And
though,
you
anybody.
20, bro. You graduated high school 2 years ago, and you're ahead of me who went to college for 4.5 years because I come out and I'm in debt from school, student loans.
Me too.
Yeah, me too.
And you come out of high school making probably 20 an hour.
Yeah.
You get your journeyman, now you making 30, 35.
So I want to challenge your thought, though, because I agree with you. If you're not going to go to college, then that is a path that I would be teaching my son.
Get a trade.
Of like, if if my son is dead set, if as a freshman or sophomore in high school, Dad, I really don't want to go to college. I got this other plan I want to run. Well, then, brother, that starts now.
Yeah, it does.
Because what college does give you, bro, is it gives you about 4 to 5 years of coverage,
And
of protection, of shelter,
Yeah.
to figure out what you want to do in life. So if you're a senior in high school,
That's a big point.
and you my son's talking to me face to face, Dad, I don't want to go to college. I ain't going to college. Then I'm be like, son,
You ain't got no.
what you gonna do?
What you gonna do?
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
Because if you're on that track, but as a sophomore, you're younger, then you're going to be getting that trade. You're going to be in the Voltex starting early because I like college because it gives you that time. It gives you that time, but also it allows you to meet more people. You said if you're not going to college, then travel. I agree there, too. If you're not going to go to a place where there's just a bunch of people from different places that have different thinking that's going to challenge you, then you need to go and create that somewhere else by traveling. So, yeah, it's hard, bro.
I think, but the only reason I say like everybody don't need to, because I know you said you was the one to challenge it, but even coding, for an example.
Oh, programming. Yeah, I can pick up on that.
Do you have to go to college for that?
You don't, but I would start, again, if you want to be a programmer or engineer, but you don't want to go to college and get a discipline behind it, then you need to start in high school.
I got a question for y'all.
You need to start.
Yeah. I had a question. How long, if Jaden, Levi, or Khalil, Kyrie, if they go, I want to take a break from school for a couple. School? No, after they graduate high school.
Oh, okay.
And they don't go straight to college, or maybe they go to Rose State for free or something like that. That's cool, but you letting them stay at the crib? How long do they got?
Yeah, if you're studying.
And so
if you're studying?
The cushion I'm talking about. So say that coding class, because I've seen
boot camps and things.
Boot camps, yeah. And it's like a 1-year deal.
Yeah,
and they just sitting at home. But
if you at my house, but you're studying, you're studying to like prepare, create, build. We're talking about building. Building takes time. Yeah. If you're building something, you stay at my house, bro. No problem. If you're at my house and you're not building, you're not doing anything, you're just leveraging this free life because your work ethic isn't there, you're unfocused, I'm not going to save you for long, bro. Yeah. Because the reality, you have to be hit by reality. When you're making decisions that are affecting your life and creating a reality that's not something that you like and you're hiding from it at my house, it ain't going to be long. Yeah. It ain't going to be long, bro.
Because I'm failing you.
I'm failing you. Well, I'm not showing you. I'm crippling you, bro. Yeah. You think you making these decisions is okay because you're coming home, you don't have any bills to pay, you got a hot meal, everything is cool, but you out here doing crazy stuff to where most people that you're kicking it with and hanging with, they gotta do that. They gotta survive. They out there just like surviving. But I'm saving you. I'm saving you from the fall. I can't save you for long.
So you're gonna do it?
I'm dropping. If you're not building, bro, you got about a year or two.
Oh, that's longer than I thought you would say.
A year or
That's
two.
longer than I thought you would say. Because 2 years is a long time.
2 years, but you my baby.
Because they 18. They 19.
18, you know.
18, 19.
So you show a little grace for that.
Yeah, you got to be doing something, building something.
You got to do something. Get a warehouse
What
job.
are they trying to figure out? Well, yeah, okay, they working, but like,
yeah.
How do y'all feel about that, though? Like, are you content with your sons?
If they working.
Just working in a warehouse, making $15 an hour?
Nah.
Well, I'll say this. If you working, bro, 18, 19.
But that's all they doing. They're not what you're talking about, like preparing for the next. This is hey, I ain't got no bills, I'm stacking up.
Are they keeping their job?
They will keep their job.
Okay, well, if you're building and you keeping your job and you're saving your money to again, a plan, you're planning to get out of my house, you're saving you get you about $4,000 or $5,000 saved up, and you plan to get you an apartment by this date.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm following you. I'm following that plan.
But if you work in a warehouse job, and say you make 20 and your money's gone like every week,
you bullcrapping, you partying, you clubbing, you're not saving.
No, you gotta get out,
hey, brother.
Bro. You gotta go get you a home, bro. Yeah, because
go figure it out.
Go figure it out.
You're not saving.
You're not saving. All this chance, you got all this chance to at least save for a home, save for
education,
something.
Hell, I'll even save with them.
Save for a car.
Hey man, let's set up a little. See, bro, now that's a whole nother topic. That's a bad job on dad. If my son is doing that in 1920, he's not saving. He has no financial literacy. He has nothing prepared. That's on me.
That's on you.
So at that point,
that's your fault.
That's my fault, bro. I should have prepared you better. So what we're going to do is, we're going to prepare. I'm going to prepare with you. Right. I'm going to prepare a plan. You can stay here rent-free, but I'm going to set you up a savings account that's specific for education. I'm going to set you up a savings account for specific to your housing. Once you put in $250, I'll match it.
Start on your credit, something. You got to start on something. You got to start on something. You can't be chilling.
Chilling at the crib.
You don't just live with me, bro.
No.
My
parents can start now, bro.
Bro. We on the right track, man. We on the right track. Yeah. I want to get into the funny. I mean, not funny. It's not funny at all. The spicy.
Just hot topics.
Topics going on, man.
Yeah, man. Real quick, man. Can we start with OKC? I got to get this off my chest.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got something I need to say too.
Go ahead,
you start.
I got to get this off my chest, bro. And this is I'm calling it right now. This is getting clipped up because I need this. I need this win or lose Sunday. We got Game 7 Sunday. Eli, you're more than welcome to come over, man. It might be a solemn. I might have a barbecue, bro. I don't think it's gonna be no food. I'm not excited about Game 7.
What? I'm not either, bro.
What?
Wait. Let me get this off my chest. Let me get this off my chest,
cook, bro. Let them cook.
Because I don't think I've supported these guys, bro, since they came here.
2008.
You know, I got deep ties to the Thunder, man. Yeah. I feel like when they got here, Oklahoma City, just as a city, was respected.
Yeah, better.
More resources. Mm-hmm. You know, I feel like they've done a lot for the community. But now it's time to bring a championship home, guys. That would help the Clear Vision podcast.
Yeah, it would.
That would help all black-owned organizations, black businesses. That would help us, bro. Our schools. They put more money, more resources to put into our schools. Like, I feel like the players, don't understand the community.
They're young.
And I don't care, bro. I do not care. Because when Russ and KD came down here, they was in the schools, bro. Nick Collison was in the schools reading books. They were active in the community. They really cared about the community, bro.
After that tornado, KD even.
Yeah, KD. Yeah. I was in the studio with Kevin Durant, bro.
Yeah.
I was like when I was doing the TVC
They was
stuff,
tapped in. KD and Westbrook was tapped in.
Yes, bro. I literally remember seeing his big lanky self in the studio, bro. Just, he was tapped into the music community.
Right.
I really appreciated that.
Shay from Canada.
These niggas,
they don't fuck with us, bro.
It ain't that they don't mess with us, bro. I feel like they don't feel any added pressure to really win and bring championships to the city.
Besides just basketball.
Yeah, I can tell the way they play. Yeah. It ain't that deep. They having fun. They doing TikTok videos.
Yeah, the TikTok videos.
It ain't that deep. It's not that deep to them.
Yeah.
And so when I'm watching it though, because when I watch basketball, I like to watch to be inspired. I like to get things from it. They were paying y'all millions of dollars to represent Oklahoma City.
Tax dollars.
And y'all coming up there and not caring?
Not performing. Yeah.
No, not performing, not caring. It's okay to lose.
What makes you think they don't care, though?
Bro, come on, bro. I'm not to toot my own horn, bro, but I have a high basketball IQ.
Yeah.
If I'm down 10,
you do.
If I'm down 10, 11, 12 points, I need to see it.
Yeah.
I need to see that sense of urgency.
That last stand we had, bro, when we was down 10, we got, 3 steals in a row, diving on the ground. I think we care.
They play hard.
Do you think they care?
I think so.
Maybe collectively, but there's some guys, bro.
There's some guys.
Jalen Williams.
Oh, don't say him. I asked him to come on the pod.
Jalen Williams.
I DM'd him.
Game 7, man.
We gonna need you.
Show up.
We gonna need you.
Oh, wait, you talking about J-Dub.
J-Dub, show up, man.
We gonna need you.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
We gonna need
brother.
Stop fouling.
Wait, why you throwing the paper?
No, because I need him to understand this too. When it's clutch time, bro. But no. When it's clutch time and we need a bucket, don't pass it to Lou Dort.
No, I don't like that.
Man, go get a bucket.
I don't like it.
Go get a bucket, John.
Because Lou Dort won us.
I don't want that
Game 5.
I don't want Game 7s in the hands of Lou Dort. I want it in the hands of SGA.
Well, let's not get it there. Here's my thing. Let's not, because if the game is close, we're gonna lose.
No, we're not.
If the game is close,
we're not losing.
Out of all these games that we played in this series, every close game we've lost.
That's not true. Yourself though.
But listen,
are you okay with that?
I'm not okay with that. That's why I'm not excited about this Game 7. I think we should have closed it out in 6.
You see, we outscored the Nuggets throughout this whole series in the fourth quarter, 63-37.
Yeah, but when the game's close, every time they beat us by like 3, 6.
But we just beat them. 2. Hold on, I gotta.
We be blowing them out.
No. Because Game 5 we won by like 7. We came back in the fourth quarter. We was down like 12 or something like that. We came back 1.
Yeah,
that was Game 5.
Yeah. I think they play hard.
I think one is experience matters, and it's shown.
Experience matters.
We gotta remember we're playing a team that won a championship 2 years ago.
Yes.
And dang near got the same team.
Is it experience or do they just care more?
No, it's experience.
Jokic can lose. Jokic will
their
lose.
Defense looks like they don't give a crap
and go on his farm and start betting on horses in 2 days.
He's gonna be devastated.
No, he's not.
And Jamal, look how they play.
He straight up said he didn't even want to win MVP.
Man, look how they play, guys.
Jamal,
pay attention.
I think Jamal and Jokic. I would say they don't care more than OKC because their defense is just so bad.
They suck.
Their defense is
Nuggets?
bad. The Nuggets defense is bad.
We honestly, bro.
We just need to run.
We just not playing Thunder basketball.
We're not playing Thunder basketball.
So here's my take. J-Dub. This is I agree with you. J-Dub, your best game in the series cannot be 11 for 21. That was an amazing game. But game 1, you going 5 for whatever. over 10 shots. Yo, second game, you going 3 for 20?
Yeah.
Yo, third game, go crazy. But, bro, the city voted you to be all-star this year. We helped put you in the all-star game. I know my ass voted. Every time they said triple votes, nigga, I voted. I voted every time I could, bro, for J-Dub to be an all-star. And for you to get us to average this series, 12, 11 points, bro? 13 points? Eli, when we lose, what do we lose by? You said when we
About 6.
6. You hit your average every game, bro. We're winning by plus 10.
But you're gonna have bad games sometimes.
Make
That's
free
fair.
throws.
But
he's having a bad series.
yes, bro. Okay.
He's
Y'all
having
think
a
these
bad
niggas
series.
care, bro? I can
Here's the
see it
thing,
now, bro.
man. I think this is what I think.
And I watched I watched the post game interviews.
Mhm.
Bro, he don't be happy.
I think
he-
they care. I think they care.
He don't be happy.
I think they're just young. But here's the thing, man.
We're not even supposed to be here,
What we
bro.
need to do is play OKC ball. We run, we get out in transition. Pass the ball, shoot threes. All threes are going to fall
7, we winning,
sometimes,
bro.
whatever the case may be. The problem is we're not running. The problem is we're playing their game. We're letting them slow us down. We're playing half-court ball. OKC needs to get out on these guys and go.
And this nigga
They're
Jokic
old.
don't miss, bro.
Jokic-
He don't hit rim.
We've been doing a good job
This
against.
nigga don't
We've been
touch
doing a
the
good
rim
job
every
against
time he
Jokic.
shoot.
Jokic he had 2 good games. We've been doing a good job. We just need to don't let, and we're giving up too many open threes. I know they're not a great 3-point shooting team, but they are in the NBA. God dang it! Like we're just. I know we're trying to stop don't. At least guard the 3. I mean, because what's the guy's name? Brown or whatever.
Brown, yeah.
Hit a couple clubs.
Nah, he played out his mind
Dude off the bench
last game.
on Game 6 with the hair. He hit a couple. I mean, he's wide open though. He's shooting wide open threes.
Charles Barkley said it, bro.
Run.
Role
Go
players
run.
play good at home.
No bad fouls, bro.
Role players play good at home. I see Game 7,
We got in
us
foul
winning by
trouble.
23. Our bench is gonna come alive. Come alive.
Play him though.
And so they play.
Yeah, play him.
We play the most people, bro.
Our bench
so
is good.
So
yeah,
we're
I think
solid, bro. I just need. I need
we
to see it,
we gotta have grace too, bro. Think about it. Our rebuild started 3 years ago. 3 years ago.
There is no grace.
We got the guys.
You've been a
bro.
number 1
We
team
got
for
the guys.
the past 2
Nah,
years.
but here's the thing. What this series has done, I think whoever wins this series wins the finals.
Yeah.
This is what I believe. And what this series has done to a young team like us, bro, young coach, is gave us the experience we need, bro.
I like our coach, but he lost his game 1.
That's fine, but he learned from it.
He did.
He learned from it. But that's what this does, bro. That's what playoffs do. Because I guarantee you, Mark Daigneault will never make that mistake again.
Yeah.
Especially in the playoffs.
I need to
And
see it, man.
Because
I need to
Aaron
see it
Gordon
Sunday,
didn't even
bro.
have one of those
We
games
good.
in Game 6.
I need to see it.
we good, bro. Aaron,
Yeah.
But and that's the thing. For the Nuggets to win, niggas got to play out their mind.
Yeah.
All we need is J-Dub to hit his average every game, and we are winning.
Shay, and that's the thing. Shay can do it. He has the ability to really take over, bro, and like blow them out.
He doesn't
Especially
take
blow
over
after
enough.
last
Shea
game.
doesn't take over enough.
We need him.
Doesn't- Yeah.
Keep rolling, bro.
All right, it's gonna get real nasty. P Diddy trial.
I didn't know.
It's gonna get real freaky.
freaky.
It's gonna get real freaky, bro. Some freaky shit going on in the world, and it just so happened to be Sean Diddy Combs.
Just so happened to be.
Just so happened to be, and
Obviously.
the kind of shit that apparently there was combing in Cassie's hair was disgusting.
Okay.
I like the bar though. Done.
Combing and Sean.
Diddy Combs, combing and
The stuff that they was combing in Cassie's hair, and
Man, that's terrible. That is just terrible, bro.
so first off, this is disgusting, but it's so nasty. You don't even know it's real, bro. It's like, is this really real?
Yeah, and I hate it though, bro.
But it's real.
I'm not liking it though. I'm not liking the blows that Cassie is taking, bro. We gotta remember, this is a wife. She's moved on. She's pregnant.
Do y'all
On
remember?
the stand, having to recap all of these, just disgusting.
Do y'all
events,
remember?
bro.
And this is
well,
why
here's the thing, man, because I know the question
I'm
that's
about to
going
get
out is
canceled.
was she a
Go crazy.
was
I'm about to
she
get canceled.
was she a victim or was she a freak?
Ooh.
She was a product of it.
She was a freak that became.
Y'all
a victim.
remember what in the Boondocks?
I think that's
what it was.
Yeah.
Because
She was a
she's
what?
not completely innocent. She was a freak that became a victim.
Y'all
That's
remember
what I think.
the Boondocks whenever the R. Kelly trial was?
Yeah.
And Riley, I don't agree. Right, Trev, at the beginning of this this podcast we have, the thoughts and opinions.
Mm-hmm.
It's Cliff is a pod.
Go ahead.
It's just for entertainment purposes
Go
only.
ahead, man.
Riley said if she didn't want to get peed on, she should have just moved out the way.
Okay.
Okay, hold on. Talk about Eli knew where I was. But
I think I've seen that. I think I've seen that episode.
And so
Praise God. Praise
the
God.
stuff that she's talking about,
Jesus. Okay.
Sounds
she-
like
she
regular
never
freaky stuff to
said-
me.
she never said that they asked her she didn't want to do it. I don't know why, if she says why she did it if she didn't want to do it. But it sounds like she became in love with the lifestyle that was given to her.
Probably.
And she put that above her own mental well-being.
Mm-hmm.
Well, at the time, you got to remember, this is her man, who she loves. They love each other.
Then why he not doing all this to her, and why is he allowing other people
He is.
to do
He's
it?
involved. Well, he's
Involved,
He's producing,
but
all this
going
stuff.
on, telling her to go on Craigslist and select men that she wants. To
What you got to remember though, who Diddy is, right? So Diddy is this super powerful person
Mm-hmm.
with crazy amount of money, influence, to where it's not just like her man saying, "Hey, go do this," and then she has a decision in her mind. She has this decision, like, okay, I can either say no to this or yes. In her mind, it's like, if I say no, something bad could happen to me. He has enough power and influence to where if
And
I
now-
say no,
If I say yes, a lot of bad things can happen to a lot more people.
that's fine. But I'm saying to put a woman in this in these shoes, and again, remember, she's a young woman. Was it 20? She met her at 21. She's a young woman.
Yeah.
To where she has this decision to where she can say yes to some of these things, but she really can't say no. And if she does,
The elevator
look at
video,
look at what he is an obvious abusive guy.
right?
Did you see the video? We saw the video, guys.
Yeah.
2016.
I see.
Dragging, kicking, throwing stuff at her. That was one thing that was caught on tape.
That right there is just.
If
But
you're
right
doing
after
this-
that, she left. Right? Didn't she leave?
Yes, but I'm saying their relationship carried on though. Like, but what I'm saying is, if that was something we saw on video, but how many times has that happened because of her saying no?
but
And go ahead.
Go ahead.
Well, I was gonna say in her testimony during a lot of these crazy things that are coming up during these freak offs, she's drugged. She's drugged. The baby oil's drugged. She's high.
Yeah.
She is high out of her mind, bro.
Yeah.
And so she's recapping these events. She's high. So therefore, consent is in flux because was she just too damn high to say no? I can't do this. I don't want to do this.
All right.
We don't know. But according to her, in most cases, yeah, she's drugged out of her mind, just kind of going along with this man who, bro, I feel like is a sick, twisted man, bro.
I agree.
Yeah.
I think for some of these things that he's asking her to do, it's sick, twisted individual will come up with stuff
But
like
when
that,
they
bro.
ask, why did you still do it? And she says, because I love him. I feel like she's not 100% like just, this
In
is all
those-
Diddy's fault and I was
Yes.
just drugged. I don't think
Specifically,
that's fair.
the non-abusive sexual stuff that was just taken on that was just crazy, like the urine stuff, the semen
It's
stuff.
a freak off.
Yeah, bro. Like, hey, man,
a
I'm
freak off.
not. If she did
It's
that, hey,
freaky.
bro.
And then
I hate that we're having to recap it
Yeah.
publicly. That's what's kind of sad to me, bro. Like, if I can't even imagine my wife on trial, pregnant with my baby, having to talk through all this stuff. I feel
it's
bad for the
baby's
husband.
brain. It's bad for the baby's brain.
The baby's brain, but the husband.
Yeah, the husband.
He
Yeah.
getting paid.
Bro,
Yeah.
and Eli, you said it, man.
Yeah.
I don't care about your history. Hey.
Oh,
say
yeah.
that.
Tell me
Yes,
all
you
about
did.
it. Tell me.
I didn't say I didn't care about
50
your
men.
history. I said because I
Why
care about
did you
I
let
said
all them pee on
because
you?
I care about your history. Tell me all about it. I didn't say I didn't care
Would
about
it
your
matter?
sex.
Okay.
All
Your,
of
wife,
us
your wife's
nasty.
on the stage, bro, and you
she
hear.
pregnant.
Don't use wife.
Listen,
Let's
it's too
use-
late.
Yeah.
In her case, in this case, yeah, it's too late. Because in this case, you knew I was with Diddy. If you know I was with Diddy, you know I did some freaky stuff.
But
bro.
you didn't know this.
I mean, it's freaky. It's freaky. That it is what it is.
no, ain't no-
the freak house
No,
is the
let me-
freak house. I mean, the freak house has a master bedroom, but it's still a freak house.
Still hot.
It's still hot. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
But
listen.
she obviously would not ever have to tell you the exact thing.
Oh yeah, she wouldn't. Yeah, she wouldn't have to. I mean, nah. It's,
Nah, nigga, you
I
asked.
listen, bro. I wouldn't get in that relationship because I know you was with Diddy.
Okay.
You was with Diddy.
Yeah.
Here's my thing.
Well, she was with a regular.
I don't
nigga,
want to
they get the
sound
same.
like I'm not, because she is a victim. However, let's just in general, how long can a woman be in a relationship? Say, you know, she feels like she doesn't have a choice. Well, it was your choice to stay in that me not having a choice relationship. Because like how you have to take some kind of accountability. Like, how long am I going to let this go? If I feel like I'm in danger, and if I say no to this man, he's going to hurt me. Why don't you leave that relationship? No matter how much money you have, if I don't feel safe and I have these standards, it's up to you to make that decision.
What if your life's on the line, guys? This is the type of guy we're talking about. We're not just saying feel.
Even then,
But with that being said,
No,
I feel like I feel like her life's not like she's gonna get like, you know.
I think, bro, I really do think
murdered.
I do think that, bro. With that type of power,
Right.
I mean, there was. I read a court document. Diddy said, "If I'm not scared to kill my own mama, what do you think I would do to you?"
Stuff.
He killed his mama.
No, but I'm saying
scared,
he
too.
said I wouldn't be scared. But my thing is, I mean, we appreciate her confidence to come out about the elevator stuff.
Yeah.
But look at her; she's still walking. She got a kid on the way. She married.
But Diddy was in a relationship before her. He was in relationships before her. I would look at
and
the
that's
man's
speculation
past.
on.
If they left, I can leave.
That's speculation on Quincy's mama. No, but Quincy's mama not alive no more.
Yeah.
So I mean, it could. I see Trevor's point,
Hey, man,
but
he's a bad
I just
dude.
think
He's a bad guy, yes.
he's horrible.
Yeah, he's a horrible
He's
guy.
nasty.
He's a sick guy.
And he's weird. I don't. Money's scary, bro. That's
So
why I don't
the
want that
whole
much money.
the
I'm
sex
good.
the sex
I think
trafficking
this
and
is
all
who he
these
was.
the sex
Without the
trafficking,
money.
the prostitution stuff that they're trying to like
free?
They're trying to like, you know, they're trying to take his life away for some of that. And I'm like, a lot of these celebrities, bro, you know, I think they all are guilty of a lot
Part
of
of it.
Yeah. So it's not just Diddy.
Just Diddy.
I feel
That's-
like Diddy.
that's basically what I was saying.
plastered for
Yeah.
all this stuff. Bro, I promise you.
Yeah.
And that ring of people, bro.
Yeah.
Everybody involved and everybody need to go down. If Diddy going down, they need to take him.
I'm shocked he's still alive, bro. I ain't gonna lie, cause
Yeah.
like the Jeffrey Epstein, how he just somehow died in his cell.
Hey,
Oh, he didn't. He got
it
murdered.
ain't too.
He was murdered by
I wouldn't be
his
surprised,
cellmate.
sadly.
That's what they say.
But he's in like rich people jail though.
No, he's dead.
No, I'm talking about Diddy.
Still, bro. Still. People,
How he in rich people jail, but R. Kelly not?
I think R. Kelly is too. I think that's just like public.
Tory Lanez just got stabbed too.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Tory Lanez just got stabbed.
Anyways, I think overall in all, bro, I think it's sad for Cassie that she had to
It is
recap
sad.
all this stuff, bro. She is a victim. I do
Yes.
think
She is a
it
victim.
was a transition, but eventually, bro, if you're getting beat down, guys, ain't no way around it.
She's a victim, but man, I just want to.
There's
Because
still
here's the thing,
accountability
bro.
that a victim
That's
can
what I'm
take.
saying, and we
Yes.
do that. We gotta stay consistent. If we
Yeah.
we calling victims that live in the hoods and gotta rob to eat their next meal, but we telling them get out the streets and you can chat GPT all this.
You have no.
we got
excuse.
there's no excuse. We gotta keep the same energy no matter how much money you make.
Yeah.
Or because the same person that lives in the hood that wanna get DP'd out of gang, he gonna get his ass beat, bro. He gonna get beat up.
Yeah. He knows the
I'm with you.
consequences.
The consequence. So I mean,
I'm with you.
I think we gotta with her.
How much does fame and money mean to you? Is it that deep?
Exactly.
And that's the
And
question.
that's the question.
And I think that's an honest question to ask.
Because she was
the
freaking
question.
off too.
She was freaking off, but she's 20. She's starting her career. He has the keys to her to be a superstar and have as much money in the world. And on top of that, if you leave, there's negative
Is
consequences.
that worth
Cassie.
your happiness? That's what I'm asking. Is that worth your happiness? Is that worth your?
And I
your-
think that's a
your
valid
safety?
question, bro.
Is that worth your
I
safety?
I think y'all's take is in
Yeah.
that angle, and I respect it.
Yeah. Is it worth your safety?
But if she says yes, she still doesn't deserve to be treated and thrown around and beat down.
For sure.
And,
She-
you
the
know what I'm saying?
abuse
Just
does-
because
she
she
doesn't-
says
No,
yes.
that's not.
Yeah,
But if you say
that's
yes,
wrong.
if I tell you we about to do these freak offs and you say yes to these freak offs, we're gonna have these
No.
freak offs.
Let me tell you, I don't feel bad about any of the freak.
Okay, that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm
The
saying.
urine.
I'm only speaking on the freak
the
offs.
semen
Yes,
stuff. Like
yeah.
you.
But the abuse and the life threatening.
But the gray area there is, was she drugged?
Yeah.
If
She
she
was
was
probably
drugged,
taking
my
drugs
question,
anyway.
I'm curious.
True, but was she drugged?
My
Maybe.
question is,
Like,
if you're drugged, how do you remember all these details?
You probably
that-
don't remember some of them.
But I mean, there's probably some. But for her to be able to remember and speak in court
Right.
and document everything that happened, how
She
drugged
had
were
been
you?
how incoherent were you?
Yeah,
Right.
that matters.
And I mean, I'm not.
We're not
my
taking
prayers,
up for Diddy.
Yeah, my prayers out for all that. But I'm just trying to.
I'm sure the freak offs involve drugs in general, which is
It
for
had
sure,
to, and
for
I'm sure everybody was on them.
sad.
Yeah. So
It's terrible.
all these
bro.
niggas that want to make a lot of money, and it was somebody who was saying something. I read about it. They went to a Diddy party, and it was ironic. He was just really talking about it. But they went to a party with the label or whatnot. Somebody slipped something in his drink. He got called into a meeting like a week later, and on TV is a video of him getting, by another man. He was drugged up, didn't remember.
That's what I'm saying,
but the video is there.
That's
and so they said, do what we tell you, or they going to see
like,
this.
When you're dealing with somebody like that, bro, we can't relate to that. We can't be like,
for sure,
Cassie, you shouldn't have done that. We ain't never been put in shoes with someone
of
that powerful that has this many videos. I mean, Cassie probably got thousands of videos of doing crazy stuff.
Yeah.
And he's like, you gonna leave? You gonna leave when I got you and Carl Winslow? I'm just saying, bro, like, y'all niggas think it's that simple? Y'all think it's that simple, bro? Come on, bro.
But she did, and none of that.
Nigga, you in the video.
You can't leave, Eli. If I got you and Carl Winslow on, bro, come on, dog.
That's gross.
If I got you, that is a tough situation, dog. That is a tough.
And I know I'm like, Eli, hey, but you gonna leave for real?
Yeah.
And I got you and Carl Winslow.
You got to, man.
You gonna leave?
Ain't nobody spitting on me, peeing on me.
All right, man. Go ahead.
I'm a man. Maybe
hey, now I also want to talk about something else, bro.
Go ahead.
What?
When we talk about being consistent, no, I don't know
Oh.
what happened with that. I need to look. I don't know anything, but I want to talk about. I want to talk about Kanye's video, "Hail Hitler." Hold on, wait. Let me tell y'all. So basically, he has a video. He has a video talking about "Hail Hitler."
He said it again.
Listen,
They gonna AI us up.
listen, bro. So.
Ooh, if they
AI,
AI
so-
our voice from any episodes, they could cook up some
Nigga said
stuff
Hail
with
Hitler
AI.
3 times. Hail Hitler.
You just said it now. That's your voice, and it's deep. That's powerful. Anyway,
Pause.
Pause. Yeah, I was waiting for that.
Go ahead.
I was waiting for it. Yeah, I was
oh,
going
crazy.
I was trying to be mature.
Now, my homeboy, he was talking about something, bro, and he said we got to be consistent. We're going to crucify a man for saying 2 words where only, in the grand scheme of things, it was like 5,000 black people were affected. 5,000 black people were affected
During the Holocaust.
during millions of people dying. Right? Almost not even worth speaking on. And we're mad at Kanye for doing that, but we still just played a song probably on your way to work about a rapper that just killed 5 niggas and fucked somebody's wife.
And brags about it.
And I know we talk about this often, but I think across the board, bro, we gotta how we're acting about Diddy doing this stuff, we need to be consistent across the board. How we acting about Kanye saying certain things, we gotta be active across the board. And these I just wanted to bring that to the attention because I've heard a lot of people trying to be mad at Kanye for this. And I think it's dumb. I don't agree. Why are you saying that? Like, nigga, you have a platform to say better things.
Yeah.
But
it's not as big a deal as Diddy, though.
it's not. No.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying the example I used with Trevin, just leave, just leave. Granted, I know it's way harder, but in your hoods, bro, same thing. Like, it's no just leave. Or people say the same things. Nigga, you just gonna leave? No, you can't leave, da-da-da. I can snitch on you. All these things.
Yeah.
And so it's just we're in an interesting time, bro. And I just sit back and I'm very keen on just paying attention to our controllables like we talk about. Because they're talking about this Diddy stuff and all it's doing is just bringing us more against him. I like our first initial thing when we first started talking about Diddy, and that was, we need to pray for him because this nigga's sick. This nigga's nasty. This nigga's weird. And everybody that participates with him voluntarily,
You're nasty.
You're disgusting. You need Jesus. You need God. You need something. Cassie, you got to lean on your faith to
get through that.
Leave. I seen 11-year relationship. Yeah. First year, you like, oh, this nigga tripping.
The signs are obviously there.
Yeah.
This nigga tripping. And so we gotta keep pushing that, bro. Pushing that in our community, our culture.
Yeah.
It is lean on God. I know it's easier said than done because I'm not a nasty nigga and I'm not with nasty people.
Yeah.
And so, but I know if I went to a Diddy party with my niggas and I'm drinking and I'm just drinking,
I probably wouldn't. Man, listen, on the drive there,
Eli be like,
I'd probably be like, y'all, we going to Diddy's party. No drinking. I just,
bro,
even before all of this,
bro, Eli gonna see the slip and slide with Bubbles. He like, nigga, we just got this fit yesterday and I gotta take it back.
I would agree.
Y'all didn't buy this fit,
I ain't
bro.
slipping no slide.
He said, what are women? 20 niggas and 3 women.
Are we early? Yeah,
But,
bro.
y'all, we just got to keep the same energy, and, bro, we got to keep promoting positivity.
It's accountability, bro.
Yeah.
What you're saying is,
Yeah.
we're not holding the things that we can control our community accountable. Nobody is.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the
We getting
Kanye
held
example is a
accountable
good
now.
The Kanye example is a great one. We everybody, black folks, we all jump on Kanye, but are you holding your hood? Are you holding your city? Are you holding your community accountable?
Sure.
This rapper,
That's what we doing here.
There is an attack, I feel like, on black entertainers right now. It's crazy.
And we need to learn from it, though.
Yeah, we do need to learn.
You gotta-
Especially if you're guilty of these things. Like, even Smokey Robinson had something come up.
Bro, you can't do...
Smokey!
Just because you get some
Is that
money...
the Diddy party?
Bro.
No, he had something come up with basically he was forcing his maids to have sex with him for like 16 years and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
forcing them to do
Just
stuff.
because you get money and some power, and I encourage us, guys, as an organization, Clear Vision Ventures, Clear Vision Podcast.
Y'all heard it.
Let's be an example, bro. Like, we ain't making no money right now. But obviously the goal
But
is to
when we
eventually
do-
make money. Hey, man, the same thing that built us, the values that we
Keep us
have
there.
now, when it's not about that, we got to carry through. Because there's no accountability to
Yeah.
black folks that ain't never had nothing, and then they get something, and they think the world is theirs. They do whatever they want. They have all the power. They can treat women, treat whoever they want with disrespect. And nobody holds them accountable.
Yeah.
But right now, I think it's being held accountable.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I think that's very important what Trev just said, man. To stay out of these sticky situations like she doesn't have a choice or this person doesn't have a choice. Bro, if you follow the life of God, bro,
Okay, somebody said it.
if you follow the life of Christ, we'll go into this situation, how would God view this? With being with this person, how would God view this?
Exactly.
With drinking this drink, how would God view this? You know, if you just stay on a path, you won't be in that situation in the first place.
But man, good. Thank you, bro.
I don't
Thank
think
you.
you will.
I've been
I think
searching
you
for
can
that
be. I
message,
think you
bro.
can be successful. You can have as much money as you want. You keep God first. Your decisions. Every decision I make is how is this going to affect me? How is this going to affect my wife? How is this going to affect my kids? How is this going to affect anybody else that is dependent on me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But over all of that is what I believe in with Jesus Christ and God and in my walk. This walk is hard. I don't drink and I don't smoke today because of my walk and what I believe in. You know what I mean? So as long you stay on a find a walk, man, find God, bro,
Find it.
and God will keep you out of these sticky situations. And when you get in one, you'll make
know
the
what to do.
you'll make the right decision.
And I don't want to intimidate. It don't have to be.
Yeah.
It don't have to be Christianity.
Yes,
Whatever path or whatever walk, whether you believe in, I don't know, the Yoruba gods, you know, just whatever makes you be a great person. But it takes practice, like Eli said. That thought process isn't just, you can't just click that on.
It doesn't just turn on.
When you have to learn, like our kids, we watch it happen. As they get older, they get the confidence to make more complicated decisions.
Yes.
But if that step is too high, they're like, help me. Or,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
But as time goes on, you learn, you experience, and then you know the results. Pay attention.
Mm-hmm.
I think I didn't make a lot of decisions because I watched my older siblings make them.
Wow.
I
That's the
think
highlight. Pay attention.
you got to just pay attention. Be aware, be present. And when you're present, that's when you hear that voice that give you all those scenarios
Yes.
that Eli's talking. When you're mad, sometimes that anger, that's it.
It
You know, you got
overweighs
the
you.
devil and God that when you're mad, that devil's just way louder and it's not that big a deal. It's not that big a deal. Nah, fuck that nigga. Da, da, da. And that's how people project it.
Yeah.
They yelling, they mad. They not calm. People stay calm, breathe.
Life is about decisions.
Life is about decisions.
That's what it is.
But hey.
We
And-
praying for
and Jen
everybody
Lee,
in that situation.
Jen Lee,
though.
stand on it. That's it. Stand on it.
Don't get me started on that.
Yeah. No, but hey, they held him accountable.
My nigga supported. You supportive of that? Accountability? Violence?
Trevin, where can I find us, brother?
You can find us here at YouTube. Be sure to subscribe, comment, share. All podcast stores went down there. Yeah, man, stand on it.
Eli, how can they stand on it and talk to us, brother?
ClearVisionPod.com, man. Hit us up, man. Hey, man, tell us, man. You think is Cassie? Is she a victim or is she a?
She's a victim, bro.
Is she a freak? Is she a victim or is she a freak?
Both.
Man? Tell us, man. Tell us in the listen letter,
Freaks
man.
can be victims? Damn.
Freaks can be victims.
Yeah, but she probably wasn't a victim every single time.
But victims can also.
No, of course not.
Victims can also take accountability.
Take one time. You mess up one time, brother.
Hit us up, man. Hit us up on that
sick.
ClearVisionPodcast.com.
That was my daughter?
.com.
And he didn't take a plea deal?
Cassie was my daughter.
She probably wasn't listening to her parents, though, honestly.
She couldn't have been, bro.
Couldn't have been.
Follow us on our Instagram, ClearVisionPod.
You got to.
Follow us on Facebook at ClearVision Podcast. Follow us on TikTok at ClearVisionPod. Don't forget to donate to us as well, man. ClearVisionPod.com, hamburger down to donate, and put in that $1,000 you was thinking about doing.
Praise God.
We'll accept it by all means because that event was not free.
Yeah.
And
stick with us,
Eli,
man.
I like you,
appreciate
man.
y'all, man.
Oh, I'll whoop Eli in golf today. If anybody want to run some twos, me and Eli could probably win. So
he got me.
Hit us.
He was consistent.
Well, you still Clear as your partner, bro. So if anybody want the twos,
yeah,
they can hit us up. We do a little scramble, make it happen. I love you guys, man.
Love you too, man. Great.
Shout out to the Thunder, man, for that Game 7 win.
Go ahead, take that Game 7 win, man.
Anybody got anything else?
That's it, man.
All right.
That's all I got, man. Love you guys.
Trey,